Josh, do you commute to work?
I do. I do commute to work.
Imagine if your commute cost you money
It does cost me money.
for every mile you drove.
That would be insane, actually. That would actually... Okay, you got me there.
You got-
Yeah.
So, people are somewhat used to this idea where you are using like Fast Pass or Fast Track, and you have to pay for a toll to use the carpool / fast lane. But the MTA has a new proposal, and that is to charge to use the road at all.
That's insane, to be honest. And the thing is, Fast Track, for people that don't know, it's essentially a service you pay for to go into the carpool lane or any other lane. That it has a Fast Pass available. It's essentially pay to win.
It's a toll, yeah. But I mean, like even then, those lanes get blocked up too. So it's sometimes it's not even that great.
Yes.
But this new proposal has made zero fans. Nobody likes this.
No, I would hate it.
I'm furious. This is so terrible because there is the proposition to make all freeways pay. So as soon as you got on there, per mile, you would be paying a certain amount of money. Can you guess how much money per mile they say that they're going to potentially charge people?
$1.
A
$1
dollar per mile?
It'd be insane.
No, it's not that crazy.
How much
But
then?
10 cents.
10 cents?
10 cents a mile?
It's still a lot. Yeah, but I mean, it's not $1. But I would be furious because it's like, the thing is, like, you shouldn't have to pay for these roads. Taxpayer money helps build the roads.
So the reason why they're saying that they need this extra money, well, they don't actually need the extra money. They're going to use it to like help fund different alternate public transportation. But they're saying that right now, California is sitting at 18% carbon neutral or carbon emission reduction, but it needs to get to 20%.
And they think charging more people is the answer?
Yes. So they're
my
thinking
God.
that if they charge people more money, it's going to become a supply and demand where the cost of being on the road will outweigh their need to go on the road. So they're not going to go and drive. So there's going to be less cars on the road because it costs too much to drive. And I'm like, that's stupid. That's terrible.
You know who this hurts?
Everybody.
It hurts everyone, but especially hurts the people who are low income. This
Yes.
is insane that
Yes,
they
it will.
would even propose something like this, because like you shouldn't have to pay to use the roads because you're already paying to get the roads fixed and to keep them maintained. So I don't know. This gets me mad, to be honest, because I'm just like, why would you do this? How can you
make something so upsetting?
Yes, how can you make something so upsetting? Like, I understand that you have a certain target that you want to hit, but at the same time, I don't think this is the right way. To be honest, if they wanted people to use more public transportation, make it better.
Make it better? I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, you might be right.
Never
mind. Take that all back. They can't.
I think like to make it better, you'd have to like increase the amount of like police presence on there.
Oh,
It would have to be like every single train has like an officer on it or multiple officers on it to be able to like stop crazy stuff from happening and actually like not allow people to be on there that are acting crazy.
Or even people who just don't pay for the service.
Oh, that too. Yeah,
'Cause
you'd
that's a
have to
big
stop
one
that.
too. Yeah.
So I'm just going to go over the examples that they give. So this is the example of whether if you have no toll and what or on all the things. So they're saying that it's going to take roughly 100 minutes to get from Antioch to San Francisco in a car, and it would cost $8 for a bridge toll and $16 for fuel and maintenance, adding up to $24.
That's a lot.
And if they go and finalize this all road toll thing, they're going to say that it takes 80 minutes to drive from Antioch to San Francisco and costs $35.
You think about it, that's like legitimately someone's groceries. Actually, it's probably less than someone's groceries because it's already so expensive for groceries.
But like that's one way though. Would you
Yeah,
have to like
imagine
go?
if you have to do the commute multiple times.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just don't think this is possible. Like this, like imagine all the people who drive like a truck.
I was thinking the same thing. The
Because
people who
like
do
there's
trucks.
no like good way to there's no like electric truck to make it easier like gas wise, and now you're gonna go charge them more money to like drive their truck to work.
Yeah, I wonder. You said this is for carbon neutral, so do electric vehicles get exempt from this?
So they haven't exactly said anything about that. People who do have electric vehicles are hoping that if they do implement this, there would be a discount for them to drive on the road.
Like a rebate or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like, I still think that's like also just disproportionately affecting people who are low income because like they can't if you can't afford an electric car to reduce the amount of toll you're paying to get on the road, and then you can't get to your job, like because you can't afford like if imagine this like you're getting $35 if you're getting paid $20 per hour, let's say that's like to get to work you're paying that's like 2 hours of work
Yeah.
to get to work.
And you know what's crazy? McDonald's and Chipotle are raising their wages and increasing their prices. But yes, you're right. That when you said
Yeah.
$20, I was like, yeah, that is true.
I'm like it's so tone deaf to like go and increase the like price just to move around the area. Like not everybody in the area is making like tech wages.
I'm seeing how upset you're getting, and it's making me upset now. So
No, I mean I'm just like I think it's a big deal like because you're going to be like making a lot of people suffer that like don't need this extra amount of like bills on their plate, you know?
yeah, no, I 100% agree with you, and that's legitimately the thing that upsets me because it's like I mentioned, this disproportionately affects the people who are low income, the people who have to commute, even the people who do like delivery driving and things like that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
so-
make delivery just really expensive.
Yeah, because like the costs are going to have to come up, and especially on a lot of things. And if electric vehicles get exempt from this, or they get a rebate back or something, then it would essentially incentivize people to buy electric vehicles, which already is another cost. Because the thing is, people buy used cars because it's more affordable.
Yeah.
So it's overall.
There's no electric car that's like $4,000. You can buy like a Honda Civic for like, just to get you point A to point B, like an old, really old car.
Yeah, and
But like you can't buy like a reliable electric vehicle for that amount of money.
yeah, it just is rough because for me, it just makes it seem like they don't care. That's what it seems like. It's like you guys have your own agenda, and
Fast track.
Yeah,
Big fast track.
big fast track. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of the things that grinds my gears.
I mean, yeah, I think this is just the whole thing of like, man, I think you just don't understand what like you're trying to like line the pockets of like only a portion of the money is going towards the public transportation. But if you like this type of local news or just news about California or wanted to hear some really upsetting story about them trying to tax people even more like through a weird roundabout way, consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button.
Yes, we put out videos daily. We have a library of over 200 videos. We talk about varying amounts of topics. I'm pretty sure that we have a video that you most likely will like. And subscribing is free. It doesn't cost you anything, and it does really help out the channel. So if you liked our content, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Yeah. So my last point for those who stayed is that this is not going to work the way they intended, because it's just going to make people more upset and more, like financially like distraught, because if you're going to have more money or cost more money to like get into a big city like San Francisco, which pays more, but if it costs $20-$30 to get into San Francisco, they're not going to go. Like they're going to have this crisis. Like I don't think a lot of these people they'd prefer to drive themselves into San Francisco than ride the BART.
Yes,
because their line might not even go to San Francisco, or like the BART might not go far enough down to like get to where they live.
The thing is too, especially with cities like that, you're not taking into account parking, because parking is another big thing. So that's an extra expense already on top of that, and any additional expense that you probably could pay. Especially when commuting, when traveling, when doing all of these things. So I don't think it would work, to be honest.
It doesn't make sense. So, but the last example that I was going to say is that people keep saying like, oh, like originally it's like, oh, gas is going to $4. I'm getting rid of my car.
Oh
Gas
my
goes
God.
to 5. I'm not driving anymore. But then you have to still drive. You still have to get to work.
You do.
It's like, oh, gas is now
$7. I put the $7.42
That's so
picture up
insane.
last time, but yes, it is
But
crazy.
you still have to get to where you work, so it's like you can't not, and like, you're kind of stuck. It's like it would cost more money to buy a new car than to like just pay the extra couple dollars per tank. So it's like, well,
They're charging us more in this economy.
I know
in
it's
this
wild.
economy. Yeah. Okay. Let us know in the comments down below your guys' thoughts on this.
Do you think this will pass? Because I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is that they're just going to implement it and then be like, sorry guys, it just is what it is, and not put up for a vote. That's my thought. I don't think they're
Really?
I don't think they're gonna put it on a ballot. They're gonna be like, and now all the roads now cost more money. If they put it to ballot, there's no freaking way. Like, people would be out there going like, what would be the like incentive? Like, oh, like you go onto the road and now it costs more money. It's like, the roads are terrible. Are you gonna fix the
Oh my
roads? Like,
God.
no. It's like, then why am I paying this money?
We're gonna just
it's gonna be
charge
bad.
you more.
We're gonna charge you more to use these crap roads.
It's essentially like going outside.
Air tax, like, oh, do you breathing air?
Oh my
charge
God.
you money for that?
Everything in California costs money. Everything in California, even to breathe. Even to breathe. But let us know down below what you guys think about this. Do you think this is a good policy? Do you think it'll pass? Or just in general, what these people were thinking?
Yeah, I don't think they were thinking. Well, I think they're thinking, but they don't care what people think about it.
Yeah, they just want to hit the carbon neutral.
No, I don't think that. I think it's a money thing.
Oh.
There's got to be a money thing, because it's
my
going to be
God.
obviously run by Fast Track, and they're going to have to go increase the amount of Fast Track like toll collectors. That's a whole thing. Big Fast Track.
A big Fast Track. Okay.
Let us know down below.
Yeah.